What's for dinner tonight, Greg?
Chicken.
Well, I got Zoom audio confirmed before my audio, and I have confirmed my audio. Now I need to turn the camera on. I was checking something on the um, opening scene, and there is a problem. Hello, everybody. Welcome into August 13th, Wednesday night, 2025. Ken Style Live with the Zoom homies. Zoom homies with Ken Style Live. We have an echo coming from somewhere. Put a 1 in chat if you don't know where the echo is coming from. We got Rich, we got Bill, we got Sam, we got Jeff Ryman from Sensational Sin City. His words, not mine. And we have Greg Guy. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello.
Yep, audio is confirmed. We are good to go. Go look at chat real quick. Tony Wallow was first at 8:03, followed by BH Ringer. Good seeing BH Ringer today on the Zoom earlier today for a little while. Rick Licks was third. And I put a couple messages in. I've already figured out what I asked BH Ringer, so got that problem solved. Fourth place was Greg. He was busy making his dinner, spicy chicken thighs, baked beans, and jalapeno ketchup and veggies. I had pork and green beans, and man, it was good. Tony says, hi, Ken. Sam OneFish26 says, good evening to all. Jeff says, hi. And John says, greetings, everyone. Greg and Grumpy Greg. Audio is good. Yeah, no echo today. Did you notice that? I kind of went through a mental step of, okay, what's got to be on, what's got to be off, what's got to be active, what's got to be deactivated. And the Yeti is blinking, therefore the Yeti is deactivated. So, interesting thing happened today. I had my 12 Windows 10, Windows 12 countdown going that I run from the streamer. Therefore, OBS is ready. I'm doing a project on DaVinci on the streamer machine because I wanted to share it with the few homies that were left here to show them my thought process of trying to figure out, well, yeah, your dinner looked really good, John. I'll swap you anytime you want to change. Man, that looked good. He had a T-bone steak. He grilled it. And, oh my gosh, dude, it looked good. Mine was good. Mine was really good. That pork steak that I had, which was actually a roast that I chopped up and collet. There's a good English word, collet. That's a combination of cut, lut, and up all in one. Anyway, I baked it. It was really good. So we're doing the project, and Bill wanted me to animate a non-moving PNG, and it can be done. However, in the process of OBS running and doing a live stream and doing DaVinci and doing this and doing that and doing that, all of a sudden the OBS crashed. It literally popped up on the screen and said OBS crashed. Thus, if I can get back to it in time, I can restart the stream and I'll be okay. That was not happening. As I explained and showed the homies that were here, I had 3 white screens. That's all I had. Control Alt Delete. Bring up the taskbar, you say. 3 white screens. 3 white screens. 3 white screens. See how? Never mind. So I don't even remember how I got out of it. Rich, do you remember how I solved this dilemma? I didn't restart the computer. I actually hit something, maybe escape, and the white screens went away. Because I really don't remember. I was just relieved that the white screens went away. So I didn't get back to OBS. Therefore, the stream ended at 2 hours and 57 minutes and some change, which was fine. It got 300 some views, made me a few watch hours, but did it? I have gone back and checked. Just all right. Let's see what Grumpy's mad about now. All right, Greg, what are you mad about now? I didn't do DaVinci when you were here, so it can't be that.
It rained today.
Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Heaven forbid. You need the rain, though, don't you?
Yeah, but I wanted to spray my weeds first.
Well, I'm not a smart man, but I think if you sprayed the weeds with weed killer and then it rained, isn't it going to wash all that away? Dilute it?
Yeah, that's why I couldn't spray them. And my chicken's not done. It's got another 15 minutes.
Yeah, I baked my pork, and man, it was good. But anyway, I really wanted to figure out what was going on, but I think I ended up restarting the machine. And then the other weird thing that happened is I run the timer. This current Zoom has been running for 3 hours, 42 minutes, and a couple 10 seconds, it looks like. So that means in 27 hours, it should shut down, barring me getting in power failure or all the homies getting in their power going out at the same time. Zoom went out about 5 hours early tonight. Now, I don't know what happened. I'm sitting here working on DaVinci. I'm going to blame that on DaVinci, by the way. And I said, is Greg still in chat? I get no answer. I glanced down at the task manager, the whatever that bar is called, and I do not see my Zoom icon, which tells me Zoom ended. So I sent a message to a couple of people and said, hey, did Zoom end? About the time I restarted, BH Ringer came in. He said, why did you end the Zoom? And I'm like, I didn't. It had to be the 30 hours. So as much as I'm pretty sure the 30 hours is pretty accurate, today was not the day for that to be accurate. It's just very, very strange. But I did screw around, play around, however you want to word it, on the DaVinci machine with what Bill wants me to do, and we can do this. We can take an image of an alien, mask out his leg, chop off his leg, put him on a tiger, and make it look like he's riding the tiger as the tiger moves.
All right.
And it wasn't a half bad job on that machine. So I know when I get it over on the good machine, I can make things happen. So, but yeah, it was pretty cool. Great guy, Grumpy.
Speaking of rain, I saw your little short that you had done sometime when it was raining there in Indianapolis.
It never did
I
rain,
made a
though.
comment on it of a song that came to mind when I saw your short.
I've seen the link, but I've yet to click on it. Did you see my comment back to your link?
No.
I said, dare I click this link?
Yes, you dare. It's nothing bad.
All right, I will go check it out. Long Dog joins us up. Only lockups that bother me on my machine are digital audio. I'm using digital audio out, and the audio will stop. I cannot get it going back without restarting the machine.
Long
You
Dog,
can solve that.
being as old as you are, and when you started doing electronic stuff, you ought to be using analog audio, by God. And
There you go. Solves that problem. Holy cow! Could it be? Wait a minute. You're at the cabin.
The alarm. Somebody violated the door.
I was getting ready to ask that question, but hello, Doug.
Hello.
Do
you hear me?
I see Doug's talking. Can anybody hear him?
Oh, you're messing with me.
Doug, please. That hurts my feelings. I would never mess with you. Yeah.
Is that the kitchen at home or the kitchen at the cabin?
Say again?
Is that your home or cabin where you're in the kitchen?
Cabin.
All right.
Yep. Came up on Tuesday, returning tomorrow.
Good.
Had an amazing hike yesterday, a little over 5 hours long.
Oh my goodness.
Returning in the dark. I got to my car about 9:30 p.m. That was fun.
Just out of curiosity, while you were walking and trudging around in the dark, was there a song running through your head?
Nope.
Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my.
No.
I got him to laugh, and I'll bet you I don't get any points on Saturday. Speaking of points, have we got that figured out? Maybe.
You 2 points?
No, Doug bets
Or-
points.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure we do. We'll test that on Saturday.
All right.
I had communications with Ken about that. I think the problem is that when he renamed his channel, he used the @ symbol at the beginning of his name, and that's a reserved special character for YouTube. So I think that's
So
what's causing the problem.
should I wait until you test it on Saturday before I change it? Okay, I can do that.
Because what I want to do is I want to try doubling the @ symbol.
Okay.
What I'm doing is I type the @ symbol and then start typing your name, and it bounces up the choices. And I click on your name for a choice, but it only puts one @ sign. I think if I type an extra @ sign, it might work.
We will find out on Saturday.
I think that's what it was. I'll bet it. I'll bet you.
Makes sense. I mean, it does make sense. Guess I could change this background. I'm kind of here, so I don't really need motion going.
Should I throw you under the bus and let the people know that you said you didn't even realize you did that, or didn't know that you'd done that?
I
Didn't
don't,
intend
I
to.
mean, I obviously had to have done it, but I don't remember doing. I do a lot of things that I don't remember doing.
Guessing that you knew that the @ symbol is supposed to precede your channel name when you're trying to go to the channel page. Maybe you had that in your mind and you said type
Sure.
in-
Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, that makes me sound, yeah, that works.
that made that.
I don't remember. I had heard a rumor that at some point in time, YouTube is going to make everyone change your channel name to your handle name so that it's unique to you. Maybe because of that, that's why I put the @ Ken Stout Live, because that's what my handle is, @ Ken Stout Live. And they say that can't be duplicated. Now, I've not looked into it. I haven't researched it. I frankly don't care. But if Ken Stout Live can be duplicated, and we all know that your name can be duplicated, people get a hold of your picture and they can pretend to be you. But allegedly, your handle cannot be duplicated. It's unique to you and you only. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, the problem with that is the handle shows up in comments, but not in chat. In chat, that name can be duplicated.
Unless you put an @ symbol in front of it like I do, and it shows up.
I think that could be duplicated too.
I'm going to test it. I'm going to make a comment in my chat right now. Good evening to, there we go. And it shows up in yellow, and it does say @ Ken Stout Live or Live 2025. But nobody else's does. So I don't know. It could just be me. For
Yeah,
those of you that don't know, that's me poking a little friendly humor at our good friend out of Fresno and our special guest tonight, which I had no idea he was going to join. If I'd known Doug was going to be here, I'd have dressed up a little bit instead of my bone collector t-shirt.
you have a bone collector t-shirt.
I do. $3 at Walmart. I don't buy them for the t-shirts. I buy them for the amount of cost of the t-shirt. I got some good ones though. I've got a few good ones from there doing that. I had started a project this morning with Apple and iTunes and transferring your photos from your, not iTunes, iCloud, from your phone to the cloud, which is supposed to be automatic. It didn't work the way I planned it, but it did eventually work. So tomorrow maybe I will get that one done. Let's go take a gander at chat, make sure we're caught up with that. John says, hello, Doug. We hear you.
Hello.
Long Dog has got conversation with John, eating pork chops, mashed potatoes, and corn, possibly some watermelon. That sounds really good. That does actually sound very good. All of that. I haven't eaten any potatoes now in at least, well, 2 months maybe. I've lost track. I don't miss them. gearing up for my big October test, and I'll go out and celebrate then. That's when I have my next visit with the doc. Actually, it's tonight. I didn't screw it up. I hear that. So, what's been going on in Doug's world?
Um, lots of stuff, lots of work, new clients coming in. I Big Beast Build, for those of you who have kept up with it, has had two bootable operating systems on it. The one is the main one that I've had trouble with, and I did another one to do some troubleshooting with it, and I had wound up junking it up too much. So now I have a third. Three bootable operating systems on Big Beast now. And I did that one with a separate NVMe drive. So I added a second NVMe drive. It's 1 terabyte. So that means the operating system, once I get that all set up, will be running from a separate drive from the 8 terabyte drive, which will continue to store my videos and other content. So that could be an improvement in performance, where the operating system drive isn't also storing my current active data.
Question.
So that's go ahead.
You got your operating system drive on a separate drive by itself to start the computer up, right? So that's catching my hand. So once you get it functioning in the way that you like it, are you going to take the operating system that's on the original drive with all of your data on it off of that drive?
Unlikely.
How big is it? How big's the OS?
Oh,
Listen to me throwing them numbers out there like I know what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
I did the new operating system. I think it came out to like 120 gigabyte. And why would it come that high? It's too high.
You're asking me?
Did I add? I haven't added much to it. Oh, I know it. You know what? And I'm probably not going to keep that, because that was a troubleshooting step when I reformatted Baby Beast and started building it up. When I got to the point of adding QuickBooks Online, the app, it would not install. And I got in contact with their support department, and they were useless. I came up with the theory that it was because that operating system on Baby Beast was an original fresh install of 24H2. And I have come across other instances where fresh install of 24H2 has some incompatibilities. So I thought I would test that on Big Beast. So I did this new operating system, and then after installing all the Windows updates and drivers, I went right away to install the QuickBooks Online app, and again, it failed, did not install. So my next plan is to install 23H2 on that new drive, and before upgrading to 24H2, see if I can install the app. If I can, then I'm going to unwind that. I'll make an image backup after installing the 23H2 before installing QuickBooks Online. So if that works, I'll unwind that, restore the original install 23H2, then upgrade it to 24H2, and I would expect that it will install then, because I think it's got something to do with 24H2 took away some things, changed and increased security, took away some elements, and I think the QuickBooks Online app has trouble with that. Since their support department could not come up with anything, I'm left to theorize. So that's my thinking.
I was just curious as to once you had it on the separate drive by itself, just for your OS, if you were going to keep it on the other one. I probably would remove it, especially if it's operational and it's running the machine the way you want it to. I mean, you know how I am. I get a lot of junk, and I got one drive already that's got less than 100 gigabyte, and I've cleaned that thing up like 3 times. Um, Good boy, Dougie. Good boy. I had my one drive under 200. Oh man, it's never mind. Continue. Hello, Ellen. Ellen PH Vlog joins us in chat. John Williams was telling us about his dinner. He had hash browns with a T-bone steak, which sounds really good, both the steak and the hash browns. Good to see Ellen. I think this is 2 nights in a row she's made it. Appreciate that. And I will visit her channel later this evening. I've got about 4 or 5. I do go visit every night after I end the stream. So, yes, Sir Ken, I am royalty. It's a Filipino thing. Easy. Don't take my head off. Cool. I'm kind of looking forward to Saturday. I want to see if we can get this YouTube thing straightened out. I may send you an email. I'm still trying to figure something out on my own. Yeah, I know it scares me too, but I can't be relying upon people the rest of my life, like certain people we may know. Not going to mention names. Doug missed it.
Oh, I did.
Not worth repeating. It was worse than sophomore 16-year-old humor. Long Dog, Doug, I think it's fantastic. Went on a good hike. It's great for the brain. Yeah, I actually did some walking, and then I realized, why am I walking? And then I realized tonight when I checked my weight at night, my weight at night has never been this low in, I don't know, 18 years. 223 tonight was my weight, my evening weight. So I'm real happy about that. If I get back to playing golf, I get back to walking or whatever, I might make my goal of 220 by October. That's my goal. I want to be at 220 or under when I go see the doc for my second year. It's not annual. It'll be the second time this year, whatever that's called. So, anybody got any questions for our special guest? Don't everybody speak at once, please, please. That can only
I
handle
had thought
one
of
at a
one the other
time.
day, and now being old and decrepit, I can't remember it.
You know, there I go again with that. I just had a brilliant idea, Doug.
What's that?
Why don't we make the Wednesday night live streams that I conduct a joint effort on your part and my part, mostly your part, by the way, and go from there? Yeah, no, I can't. Let me no. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm taking this reduced time on my show so that I can fix some things in my life and my show.
Sure.
And you want me to take on the extra load?
No, just one night, just Wednesday night, 20, 30 minutes, maybe a couple hours. I don't know. See how long we can drag it out. No, I get it and I understand. No problem.
Yeah, the best I can do is show up when it happens to be. An hour ago, I had no idea that I was going to come on today.
So you did get my text message I sent. Good. I was wondering if you got that. Hello, Jose.
Hello, hello, homies.
Is this working? Hold on.
Hello.
Yeah, it's working. It's working. Copy. Yes, I have a question for Mr. Doug Betts.
Oh, all right.
If he's still open for questions.
Yeah.
Well, don't want to. I'm thinking about not asking it during the live stream to YouTube. Maybe after hours.
You're thinking about doing a live stream on YouTube after hours?
Well, not to ask the question during the live stream to YouTube. Maybe after hours.
Oh, you want him to hang around after the stream ends?
After the stream ends. Yeah, okay, I'll hang around. Somebody asking a question. And well, okay, I got a little success story for a client that people might be interested in. A new client referred from somebody else says, "Hey, I have Windows 10. I'm told that I need to buy a new computer. Can you help me get a new computer?" I said, "Yes." And so I connected remotely to her computer and had a look at it, and it is a 10th gen. He said, "You don't need a new computer. You just want a little upgrade to it." And we did a little looking and discovered that secure boot was turned off and TPM 2.0 was turned off. And she said, "Well, I had this message saying my computer doesn't have TPM. Well, it's just turned off in BIOS." This is a custom built computer. Somebody, an acquaintance, built it for her. She's like 87 years old, I think it is, and really very competent, both she and her husband. So I've got it up here at the cabin with me. Turns out she lives in Prater, which is on my way up here. So I picked it up on the way up here and turned on enabled the TPM, the secure boot, and the upgrade went smoothly. And then she also had this this My Passport drive that she said there was a bunch of photos on it that she couldn't get access to. Wanted to know if I could do data recovery or something or fix that. So I said, well, let me have a look at it. So I brought it up here and I plugged it into the computer and I couldn't see anything at all, nothing. And then I realized, oops, wait a minute. This is the USB 3.0 cable and I got plugged into the USB 2.0 port. I plugged in the 3.0 port and boom, everything's there. So she got lucky on two fronts. Didn't need a new computer and the photos are all there without any kind of data recovery. Got to feel good about a job like that.
Hey, anytime it's a success, of course you got to feel good about that.
No,
I
it's
just-
good. Customers spend a
Now,
lot.
it's kind of interesting though. Go ahead, Jeff. I'm doing
So I
something
just
anyway.
thought of the question I wanted to ask Doug.
Okay.
I have a friend who's going to need to get a new desktop just so he can do Windows 11. And he's all about saving money. And some of the little mini PCs that you have talked about
Yeah.
are not that expensive. Is there a particular brand or anything that you recommend on those?
I use mostly B-Link for my clients. That's not because I prefer the brand. That's because I want some consistency and stability among them. And that B-Link seems to always have.
Okay, and they're on Amazon?
Yeah, they're on Amazon.
Yeah, his wife needs a new laptop, and I bought a refurbished one from Salem Texperts.
Yeah.
It was a business class Dell Precision. I bought a refurbished one that was only like a month out of warranty for like about $350. And the guy has a year's warranty with it.
All
So
right.
I've got his wife taken care of, but he needs a little desktop. He's going to have to buy a new monitor, but that's we can take care of that at Costco or someplace. Okay,
What
so
gener-
okay, thank you. I'll look at those.
What generation was that laptop?
Oh, I've got to look. I think it was 11th gen.
Good, good, good. I've mentioned many times about how my clients have consistently said these inexpensive little computers are outperforming their older computers, even when their older computers were higher grade CPU.
Well, his old desktop came with like Windows Vista originally, and it's been upgraded to 10 through a couple of steps. He went to Office Depot or someplace like that and paid him to upgrade it. But he needs a new computer. And
Right.
I'm sure whatever, even one of these little ones, if it's not that new, is going to outperform what he's got.
Okay, if I can finish what I was getting at, the step from 10th gen to 10th gen and the step to 11th gen, the differences in those CPUs had to do with instructions per second. And that's what makes a major performance difference. So if you were to get in the Intel family anyway, like a 10th gen, well, that didn't make all that much advanced over the 9th gen. So
No, but
that,
what he's got is probably like 6th or 7th gen at best.
understood. And then you brought him up, but you brought him up to, what'd you say, 11?
I think the laptop is 11th. I've got to look. I mean, it originally came, I think, well, it was just over 3 years old. It was one this guy bought from a recycler and had just gotten off lease. And he refurbished it, redid the thermal paste, reinstalled Windows 10 Pro from scratch, you know, and all the drivers and everything. And it was like a $3,000 machine originally.
Yeah.
So I'm fairly happy with that for him, but I just wanted some advice on a mini desktop computer. I'm sure it'll do whatever he needs.
Yeah, the other thing to look at is if there's any unusual connection requirements, like if for some reason we need to stick with an older VGA monitor, which
Well, he's got an older monitor, but I've already told him he's going to have to buy a new monitor.
that's better advice. That's a better thing to do anyway.
Well, you can get a decent monitor. He doesn't need a huge one, but you can get like a 27-inch monitor on sale at Costco for pretty good money.
Yeah.
And it'll be HDMI and probably DisplayPort both. Anyway, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we actually have gone into overtime tonight by 17 minutes. Thank you, Doug. I appreciate that. Anybody else got anything they would like
Well,
to
does
ask
that mean
Doug?
we get time and a half?
Yeah.
I have to look into some tax rules on that, and I'll get back to you. I will let you know. Doug looks like he's got a question. Yes, what is your question, sir?
Oh, me? No, I was trying to make a comment about 1.5 is very affordable.
Yeah, not to get too political. I saw a headline today from the White House that said overtime may not be taxed now in some instances.
It's caveated with about 5 caveats.
Okay, I didn't read the details.
That's why I said what I said.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit the button, have the dancing girls, and thank everyone for being here. Hopefully the scroll works and we have a few names on there. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to call this guy I know on Saturday, send him an email with pictures and arrows and descriptions. And the way my English is, it'll probably take an hour to get through all that. I want to thank everyone for being here, first of all.
Golden light, shine, shine. Every step, a whispered tea. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Feel the rhythm, let it flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
We have Rick, Ellen, and Susanna. So Susanna got in, so the scroll is working. I just got to fine tune a little bit. All right, I want to thank everyone for being here. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel and talk to Rich, Bill, Sam, Jeff, Greg, Doug, when he joins Jose, Darren, or myself, send me an email at kstout.z00m@gmail.com. We'll get you the credentials. We'll bring you up on here, and I promise you we won't embarrass you for the first 5 minutes. Well, at least I won't. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.